after leaving yesterday's practice, I was like, well, been to Jimbo's, been to Willie's, been through Norvell's a few times in the scrimmages, but that practice just didn't have any energy. Nobody was talking to anybody. It was kind of just, they had music going on here and there, but it was kind of just dead energy. Our guy Noah just went earlier this morning. He said it was kind of a whole 180. Guys energized, guys were making plays. Norvell was happy with how things were going. There was a lot of criticism yesterday morning from the staff, and Dillingham was really hard on the quarterbacks. But, going into the gameplay from Wake Forest, taking away your best running back when you're driving down the field doesn't make any sense to me. Throwing off to the side to Jordan Wilson on screen doesn't make so much of sense to me, or out to the flats to Jordan Wilson. That's your run blocking tight end. Those kind of play calls really I'm questioning, and it's an easy fix for me. I know a lot of people are thinking that Norvell's calling the plays. That's not the case. Dillingham, for some reason, is still the one calling these up there in the booth. That's got to be handed over. Norvell has got to be going back to, this is his team now. He's got to call the plays on offense to save anything of what they think might happen this season. I mean, right now you're looking at maybe 2-3 games that Florida State's going to win this upcoming this for the rest of the season. And, looking at Louisville this upcoming, I mean, they're going to score. Does anybody trust Adam Fuller? No. If Louisville puts up 35, I think 35 is a firing. 35 should be fired by, heading into the locker room.
Do you think Louisville only scores 35?
Well, they'll probably score more, but I'm saying that's the minimum, though, of 35.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
35. But there will be definitely a few changes this offseason. It might come earlier than we might expect. I do expect there might be some changes before the season ends. That's going to help this team. You're going to have at least a pure AJ Duffy coming in, Travis Hunter next year. I'm not so. I mean, this season's already to shot. I want to see younger guys. I want to see Kevin Knowles. I want to see Shaheem Brown, the one that we heard about the most during fall camp. And I also want to see more Trayshawn Ward. That's Florida State's best running back. That should be your starting guy, and he should be on the field 75% of the time. I understand that Mike Norvell wants to give everybody playing time. I understand that niceness, but I don't give a damn. It's football. Play the best 2 running backs, if not play the most of your best running back. That's just, you don't ever see that kind of stuff going on in Georgia, Alabama, other places. You're not rotating 4 running backs. That doesn't need to happen. There's no reason for that. You will have DJ Williams back. We saw him in practice. I thought he was faster. He was faster than I thought he was. So, you'll have him hopefully available this upcoming weekend. You've got Robert Scott back. I think there's a few guys dinged up heading into this game. We'll see what the quarterback situation. I do believe Chuba Purdy will be QB2 in Louisville, so you might have a chance at seeing him this upcoming weekend, which is a big, the fans want that. It's just a lot of things that I think Norvell is definitely ticked off about, and it sounded like that during his press conference yesterday when we heard from him. It just didn't seem like he wasn't so happy about the practice they had yesterday, and that I didn't like it from what I was seeing. I didn't know, that was our first time to be there for a true Mike Norvell practice, but man, it just looked dead. And just not a lot of energy, but luckily it seems like this next practice this morning was a little bit different.